Okay, in this video, we are going to quickly and briefly explore what is a term in math. Okay, so in algebra, you will very often hear the vocabulary word that is called term. Okay, so what exactly is it? So if we look at this first example, if we have this algebraic expression, 3x minus 7, okay, these two pieces separated by a subtraction symbol in the middle, okay? These two pieces are both terms. So we've got a term right here in 3x and a term right here in 7. So the way I think of it is I think of terms are the components of an expression or an equation, okay? Now, you can see with 3x is really the same as 3 times x. Okay, so although there's two different, there's a number and a variable being multiplied there really together, they're still considered one term when they're being multiplied together like that, because 3x is the product of 3 times x. So a product like 3x can be a term. 7 by itself, 7 is considered to be what's called a constant, okay, which is just a number by itself. So 7 is considered a constant, a number by itself, and it's also, in this case, considered a term because it is its own, it's one of the components in the expression, all right? So we've got two terms in this expression. The minus sign, if you have an addition symbol or a subtraction symbol, those are symbols that separate terms, okay? So the subtraction symbol here allows us to realize, okay, 3x and 7 are separate terms because in between them is a subtraction symbol. Okay, so let's look at another example, the last example. If we have this expression, 2x squared plus 8 minus 7x over 2. Okay, so first we have three different terms. Okay, so we have a term at the end here, 7x over 2. We have a term in the middle, that just the constant of the number 8. And we have another term that's a product, which is the product of 2 times x squared is 2x squared. That itself is its own term. So we have three terms in this expression. You'll notice that 2x squared, even though technically it's the product of 2 times x squared, two different components there. When we multiply them together, we get 2x squared. And therefore, when you have a product, it is considered a term. Okay? Then we have 8. The number 8 is a constant, just a number by itself. Constants are considered terms, especially in this expression. Okay? And then we have 7x over 2, that a fraction right there, that's technically a quotient of 7x divided by 2, right? So technically 7x divided by 2, there's two separate components there, but when you divide them, you get the quotient, which is the answer to that division problem, is just a fraction of 7x over 2. Okay, so if you're left with just a quotient or a product, those can be terms, as you can see here. And you can also have a constant as well. So we have three different terms in this expression, whereas if we go back in the first example, we had two different terms. And again, they're separate. Terms are separated by the addition symbols or subtraction symbols in an expression or an equation.